Oh my god, it's so hot. Ow. Oh, hi there. Hi everybody, and welcome back. It is getting hot out there, and you know what? Everybody wants to go to the beach right now. Some of us don't really like how hot it gets at the beach. I guess there's wind and all, but it's still hot. Or maybe you just want to sit on your deck and not be hot. Or maybe you just want to sit in a room that's normally hot and not be hot. Either way, we don't like it hot. So as promised, we're going to look into building an inexpensive air conditioner. Now I have to be honest. By the time I got into this thing, you could actually go and buy a cheap window unit at Walmart for less money than this whole thing cost to put together. The difference is, by the time you go to Walmart and buy that air conditioner for less money, you have to plug it in to a 110 volt outlet. Now, I guess you could take a generator anywhere and be able to plug this unit in and put it on a wagon or something. The idea to this thing is that it can go anywhere. You can take it anywhere and use it. So let's talk about the components. We have a cooler. Now, I looked into the whole 5-gallon bucket thing. I was not particularly happy with the cost of a 5-gallon bucket. Now, if you happen to have a 5-gallon bucket laying around, then that negates the cost. So I looked into the bucket and I decided not to go the bucket because I think we can do a little better job for less money this route. Unless you already have a bucket and then you're golden, so use the bucket. You can do the same thing that we're doing here with the bucket. I guess you save yourself 20 bucks. That's fair. Yeah. So let's go over the parts. First and foremost, we have a cooler. It's 14 quart, nothing fancy. Is it an Igloo? I'm not sure. Yes, it's an Igloo. So 14 quart Igloo cooler. The other primary part we need is the fan. Now this fan I bought off of Amazon. Now I chose this fan for a reason. This fan is more like a ducted fan style. What that means is the fan blades are set into a housing in a tubular fashion. This will accomplish actually forcing air at you a lot faster. So you don't have to be quite as close to the thing to actually get a cool breeze off of this fan. Unfortunately, it's also a bit noisier. So that may be a trade-off we look at in the future. The second thing, we have this aluminum tubing and this here collar and this insulation tape to go from the can to the fan. I call this the can. From the cooler to the fan. On the other end, the intake side, we have these two PVC 90s and this PVC pipe. The idea of that is we're going to make intake vents built in on the inside to direct the air to where we want it to go. And there's a couple, hose clamps for the 4-inch, a little piece of metal so that we can mount this fan, then this last piece. Now you may be wondering, why do I have expanded metal? The point of the expanded metal is to hold the ice off the bottom of the cooler. I want the bottom of the cooler to be the air cavity, such as a return, so that we suck the air through the ice, not just blowing air across the ice. That should result in better cooling, better use of the ice. So that's the point of the metal. Now to be clear, if we wanted to save some money, then we could go without the expanded metal. We could go without the insulation tape. We could probably use some cheaper ductwork, and we could avoid not sealing it. The point of the silicone is to seal the pipes. So there are some money savings to be had here, but we're trying to make the best out of what we got. Now I went ahead and saved the receipt, so I'll post an image of that on here so that you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. The parts that I got from Lowe's, which is most of this stuff. I got the fan from Amazon, and I also purchased a solar panel with a solar charge controller from Amazon to do this project as well. So let's go ahead and start building this thing. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My version of an ice bucket air conditioner. You'll notice we have our ducted fan, which is sucking out of the top of the cooler. We have a fresh air intake on this side and on this side. And if we walk around, I'll show you what I mean when I said the expanded metal. So the expanded metal down in there is going to hold the ice off of the floor so that the fresh air inlet goes to the bottom and then gets sucked up through the ice. Now I have to admit, this isn't some of my prettiest work. In fact, this is just really a great experiment. But it works. I am sweating my tail off right now, and I cannot wait to get some ice in this thing and see just how it works. So testing this thing out right now, I'm pretty happy with it. It's about 80 degrees outside, 79 degrees, and we're blowing about 50 degrees. Out of here, it varies between 49 and 51. So that's a 30-degree delta T. That's not too bad, considering all you got to do is put some ice in it. And then you've got some cooling on the beach. On top of that, it's a great place to keep your beer, too. So the building of this thing didn't go quite as smoothly as I had anticipated. I probably should have prepared a little better for it, but this is what we have. And it's the first trial version, so we can make improvements from here. There will be future videos about how to make these things and how to improve these things. For example, a good friend of mine just recommended using dry ice in the thing to see how much of a difference that makes. But I decided to reshoot the last bit a little bit here while we actually have some sunlight, just because it makes for a nicer scene. Also, this gives me the opportunity, so we were able to test this thing and see how it does. I'm going to put a couple graphs on the video to show you what we reached as far as temperatures versus outdoor temperature and how it performed. For right now, I'm running the thing on my battery pack, just because it's easier for now. I still have to set up the solar panel to drive this, not that that should be a problem. It's a 100-watt solar panel, which will easily power this and future projects. So, it's been an interesting build. It didn't go as smoothly as I liked, but it went, and it works pretty well. If you guys enjoyed this, or if you want to do this yourselves, hit the like button. If you didn't like this and you thought that the video could use some improvement, you're more than welcome to hit the dislike button. I wouldn't mind knowing what you didn't like about it so I can make those improvements in the future. So there are going to be future videos about how to improve this setup, like using a quieter fan, because this thing's noisy, crazy noisy. There will also be future videos in different other ways to accomplish blowing cold air in different manners. So hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and make sure that bell icon is clicked so that you see the videos when they come out. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate it, and you guys have a good night.
Okay now, goodbye.